everyone, welcome. My name is Eric Rohr, and it's great to meet all of you. Some of you may know me from Instagram, some of you may know me from weddings or other events that we've met at, but it's great to meet all of you. So for the longest time, I've wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I've literally pushed it off for 6 months. But the truth is, there's no time like the present. I finally bought some gear that I really wanted, and whether gear matters or not, it's a whole conversation of itself, and I'm sure we'll cover that one day. But I'm finally doing it, and there's no time like the present, so here we go. So this is gonna be my first official video, and as I'm sure you can tell, I'm a little tensed up and uncomfortable, and I think that's the way things are supposed to start. But I want this to be something that I can look back in a few years and be like, well, that's where I started, just right there, So I wanted to just give you a brief overview of what we're gonna be discussing in this channel and what type of videos to expect. So we're going to be talking about mainly the subject of creativity, things like getting over creative block, getting into a creative flow, also primarily turning your creativeness, whether you're a photographer, cinematographer, graphic artist, whatever it is, but turning that passion, that love for art, turning that into a business. I think that can be a very slippery slope and a complicated issue. So we're going to be talking about that a lot. We're also going to be having these types of videos, but in the form of a podcast. We're going to bring on guests to discuss it with them and, what their journeys have been like and what they experience and what they've experienced and what they continue to experience. So you can expect, some of these, but also, some in the form of a podcast. Also, just bringing it back for a second, turning your creativity and your creative art into a business. We're also going to be talking a lot about the business side of things, running a creative business. We're going to have some open conversations about money, what to charge, how to charge, when you should charge, a certain fee for something, when you shouldn't. And there's a lot of unanswered questions about that. And that's something that I want to share my experience, my journey, also, the experiences of our guests that we're going to have. Okay, I also want to make one more disclaimer that we're going to be investing more time in providing actual valuable content and valuable insights and just pieces of information more than the visuals of these videos. So you can expect something set up kind of like this, but not so much B-roll. So if you want to listen to this like you would a podcast and just, multitask or, put us on in the background while you're driving or whatever, totally go for that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you and you want to hear more about this and stick around, feel free to hit the subscribe button or don't, totally up to you. I know there are definitely plenty of channels that I watch that people don't hit the subscribe button, but it's all good either way, all the same. That's it for me. This was episode number 1, and peace out for now, guys. See ya.